Yes, my people, we are back again, back again, back again. I have a feeling I say this a lot, but it is what it is. Um, it's just a way for us to vent and chat and calibrate and see and banter and all of these things, man. So first and foremost, everybody keep liking and subscribing. Um, I'm not even gonna promise more content anymore. I'm just gonna try and just do like it's just a lot, man. Like I have a lot going on, work, life. It's just a
Yeah,
lot happening. And also, like I spoke
yeah,
to Thizo last time, I need to find a way to get over my fear and start recording just me and myself on my lonesome, just to keep
yeah,
churning things out. But otherwise, man, I did this so I can chat with the bros. I didn't do this for just myself. In the long run, yes, but essentially this is just for us and the bros and just anyone else who likes football. Because yeah, we're biased about it, we're crazy about it, so we talk about it a lot. So why not just make some form of content about it? So enough rambling. There's a lot to get into. And let me just introduce my guys, Thizo in the top left or top right, wherever you're looking, and my boy Neo. No Liverpool jersey, bro, today. What's going on?
yeah. It's getting washed.
Yeah, he's
He
getting
doesn't want to
washed.
jinx it.
He doesn't want to cheat. These Liverpool fans. I have a bone to pick with you guys. Why don't you guys want to come out and say you're going to win the league? All of a sudden, these guys are, hey, cuts to the chest. No, no,
Humble,
no.
they're
But
humble.
humble. Since when? Since when? Now, please enlighten us. Where's
so,
this humility coming from?
so number one, remember, um, last year this time we were nowhere near this conversation. Honestly, uh, this is a cherry on top. We all thought top four. You understand? It was a cherry on top when in the middle of the season we were now in it, right? And then we're thinking, nah, this is, it seems like we're going to do something nice here. And then we get all of those injuries. Oh, and just like, oh, snap, we might have been speaking too soon. But now, how everything worked out, I just feel like we're a bit like, hey, okay, we don't know what's going to happen next. Let's just try and keep humble. It's in our hands. I have to say that it is in our hands. But we're not gonna make a noise and be like, nah, it's ours. We weren't even supposed to be at this party. We just we snuck in and now we're just gonna quietly go about our business. That's all we're gonna do. Because that's all we can do. You guys are the
Man.
favorites.
Who's the favorites? Based on what? What are you basing
Nah,
this
nah,
on?
nah. That's,
Mhm.
What are you basing this
Who's
on
favorites
got
that
is a
we're
bit of a
who's got the
favorites?
best
stretch.
attack in the league
Now, who's
It's
got
not
the
Man
most
currently?
City.
goals? I don't know about best attack.
Yeah, who's
Yeah,
got
we've
the
got the
best
most
goals?
goals.
Who's got the most goals?
We've got the most goals,
Yeah,
yes.
most goals, but
Who's got the best defense?
Nah, bro, you coming with semantics
I'm
now.
asking you questions. Just answer me.
No, you
Who's got
coming
the
with
best
semantics.
who
defense?
has the most points? Because that's what
No.
wins
Exactly.
you.
Who
That's what
who
Exactly.
wins you
has the
trophies.
who has the most goals? Who has the best defense? Who has the most
Bro,
consistency?
bro,
It's you guys.
All
You
of
guys
that
are
Man
counts for
favorites.
nothing,
United,
bro.
Man United have almost conceded the most goals in this Premier League season. They're not getting relegated.
Yeah.
So these are semantics, bro. We're not talking semantics. We are talking facts.
We're talking about
Facts. If I look at the log,
favorites.
it says it
We're talking about
says Liverpool
exactly
at the
on the
top.
log. You're only 2 points behind, and you have a good attack. We have a great defense, meaning that there's cohesion in your team.
This
We have
guy's gaslighting
momentum.
us. This guy's gaslighting us. No ways.
We have
There's now
we
Clean
have
there's
the
a
gaslight.
reason why
consistency. We
there's a
have the
reason why even
experience.
Opta is only giving us like a 19% chance of winning the league,
Exactly.
whereas you guys have almost a
That computer, who trusts that
48% chance.
computer?
No,
Who trusts that
Yeah,
computers
computer?
because
make
Come on.
it's not it's looking at data. It's
yes.
looking at pure
It's
data,
changed
and
its,
based on
it's
the
changed
pure
its mind three
data,
times, that computer. It's changed its mind
yeah,
3 times this season.
Because
it
it's
has to
changing
keep
its
changing its
mind
mind
based
based on
on
what's
what is
happening.
happening now.
Exactly.
And
So
what's
it could
happening
change
is you
next
guys
week.
are at the top.
It could change next week.
Nah,
What I'm trying to
bro.
tell you is what
Nah,
the
nah,
eye
nah, nah,
sees.
nah.
The eye sees that you guys are
Nah.
second, 2 points. Number one in goals, number one in defense,
So
consistency.
so
So
according to you, Arsenal are winning the league.
Yeah, they're the favorites. They should win the league.
That's not the question I asked you.
Nah.
That's not the
You're
question I
saying they
asked you.
are going to win the league.
Arsenal should win the league.
Nah, you see
And
now.
Liverpool, what
It's
should
their league
Liverpool
to
do?
lose.
What should Liverpool do?
Huh? Do
What
better
should
than
Liverpool-
last season, and we've done that already.
This is precisely that
You know
fake
what?
humble we're talking
You
about.
better-
No, it's
That's
that
all
thing.
you can ever ask from
No.
your
It's
team.
that thing. It's
For
that thing
us,
of
that's
like.
all we-
It's that thing of like, if they're gone to lose it, they'll be like, no, but we said no, we not. Hey. But if they win it, it's like, we the guys. Hey,
I mean,
Klopp,
we're not supposed to be
we
here.
can't do that.
And that's the thing. You guys must never forget that.
No,
We're not supposed to be here.
No.
We have
why?
No.
Okay,
a
let me
new-
ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Mhm.
Yes, last season when you guys were calling
Yeah.
us bottlers, we weren't supposed to be there. We weren't supposed to be there, but all of a sudden we were bottlers. We were whatever, bigger fish to fry. All
Because
these things, bro.
you know
so
why?
why is it?
It was
why
with that-
is it different when
I
it's
never
you?
said you're a bottlers, but I understand why people would say that because you guys had it in your hands in a far more secure way. Be honest. Be
But we
honest.
weren't
because
supposed to.
This is
But
not,
I'm going back to your
last
point.
season it wasn't
We weren't
2 points
supposed
difference.
But in terms of,
We weren't supposed to.
we had it all in our hands
Yes.
in terms of the very reasons that you're giving now, right? For example, we had a good squad, we had the points, but we had never been in that position with that squad before.
Yeah.
And experience,
but then-
anyone will tell you that experience
Yeah.
counts more
No, I
than
know that.
anything.
Mhm.
And then we also had injuries, the very same reasons why you're saying, like, now you have a bit more faith because you were able to like stay consistent throughout the injuries. Unfortunately, we didn't have the squad to do that. And yet
Mhm.
still, and remember, our capitulation started
At
earlier
Liverpool.
than where we're at now,
Mm.
right?
Nah, it started at West Ham,
Mhm.
actually.
And yet you are
West Ham.
still, you're
Southampton.
still,
Southampton.
Yeah.
by Southampton, bro, we're toast.
No.
Yeah,
By
sometimes it was the
Southampton, it was-
last one, was it not?
Southampton. No, it started at West Ham
It
with
started with
Saka
the
missing the
2-2
penalty.
at Anfield.
Yeah, it started at West Ham. By
Started at West
Southampton,
Ham.
it was just like, because then we went into the City game
Mm.
and it was
Yeah.
like now a must-win game.
Yes.
Whereas before that, we could afford to lose to City and still play. So that's why I'm saying by Southampton, it was already done.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
you can't draw.
let's move forward. Let's look forward. I just wanted to understand where this fake humility is coming from Liverpool fans. Because I'm not buying it, fam. I'm not buying it, not 1 second. So let me
Just
tell
playing it
you.
safe.
Let me
We're not
tell
supposed to be
you.
here.
Now, let me tell you. You can't tell me you're not supposed to be there when you have Salah, Van
Yeah.
Dijk, Jurgen Klopp. You have all these guys. You can't tell me that. I'm sorry. I just cannot.
Look,
I can't
Look,
Yeah.
I
no,
can't
no.
believe that.
You need to be honest. Guys, let's be honest. Be honest with yourselves. I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm being completely honest. After the capitulation of last season, right? However you put that down to the previous year before we were going for the trip for the quad, the guys getting tired, or whatever what happened last season, right? And you told me, and everybody saw, we went and got an entire new midfield. Our front five is a new look front cog. You understand? So with all of that, with what happened in the previous season, with everybody coming in that is new, all we wanted, I can ask every Liverpool fan honestly, all we wanted was top 4. Best top 3. We were like, okay, cool. We're definitely getting top 3 because a team doesn't forget to be a team in one season, especially if it was just a blip and we've been doing it consistently. We knew that we're going to come back, but we're coming back top 3. Arsenal and Man City are definitely now above us because of the changes that happened. Dude, no midfielder gels as quick as this. These midfield, like an entire new midfield gelling like this, it's unheard of, dog. And then with the kids, with the injuries, this is literally unheard of. We stumble upon this position. Be honest with yourself.
agree.
We
I agree
stumbled
with
upon this
you.
position.
I agree with you. That's what I'm agreeing with you with. I'm not saying I disagree. What I'm trying to say to you, bro, you find yourself in the position now. Think about it. And I don't want to go back to last season to know where this thing like starts getting longer and longer. But last season, bro, we had bottled top 4 going into the season. We had signed rejects from Manchester City. Our aim is to reach top 4. We want 4th.
Oh,
We
yeah.
don't even want 3rd. We don't want 2nd.
Yeah.
We want 4th. So we can go into the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
20 odd games into the season, you first by 10 points or whatever the case might be, right? So now I'm not going to sit there last season and be like, no, I want 4th. I'm first by 10 points. I want 4th. That's what I came here for. Hey, I just got Jesus. I just got Zinchenko. They shouldn't be gelling like this so early. Blah, blah, bloody blah. Yet, we found yourself in the position. So now, you telling me all of these things, I agree with that. But you find yourself
That's
in the
10
position
points.
now. And you find yourself
But
in the position now.
make a point?
So now, don't make it
Those
seem
were
as
10
if,
why
points.
it's different.
But
Why
I'm just trying to
Liverpool's
say,
push?
I agree it's different, but all I'm just trying to say is you are trying to take away from the fact that if you lose this league, it shouldn't be a thing of like, well, we weren't in it to begin with. No, you lost it because you lost it at the end.
There were better
You are-
teams. No, there
I'm
were
not saying,
better teams.
yeah, no, bro. It's in your hands now. If we're having this conversation last week, we're having a totally different conversation. Now you are ahead by 2 points, bro. Arguably with the better run in. I just think your guys' away games.
No.
Wait. I just personally think you guys, teams wise, when you look at the teams on paper, you guys have the better run in. When you start to contextualize, and you look at specifically your away games, how you have to go away to Goodison, how you have to go away to thingy, to whatchamacallit, to United now this weekend. And your away games are where I feel Aston Villa as well, right? I feel the games, Fulham also, there's 4 teams you have to go away to, and all those 4 teams play arguably very good football at home. For us,
And
we have to go, we have
games.
to play United, we have to play Spurs. Those are the 2 that I can pick out and be like, yo, we need to have our A game. But
we also have to
contextualize. I agree with that, yes, but not away. Or are you playing away? No, it's not away.
No.
Essentially, that's what I'm saying is that when you contextualize, right? I can ask you, you'll say you'll have the harder games. You can ask me, I'll say I'll have the harder games. If Thizo's a Man City fan, we ask him, he'll say he'll have the harder games. Because nobody, and I've seen this across the internet, nobody across the 3 fan bases wants to say this is our league to lose. Nobody wants to say it. So I'm not going to force you to say it, and you're going to force us to say it. I just want to let it be, before I bring Thizo in, I just want it to be plain out. You are not going to claim humility if you lose this league, my friend. I will not allow that. I will be there shouting you are walking alone because I will banter you. I will do all these things, bro. The same way you bantered me for losing a league I shouldn't have been competing in.
With 2
what
points?
Do you mean how?
Act like you've been here before,
bro. I don't care,
Act like you've been here before. It's 2 points in March, in April.
Nope.
It's 2 points in April with the tightest ever. This is my man. This is the tightest ever run in Premier League history. Mm-hmm. There's 3 teams with 2 points. There's no such thing. Whoever does not win this league did not bottle it or
I'm not saying that.
Cannot say that we
I'm not saying that.
Hey, we're the greatest team. No, bro.
This is
what fine margins.
What I'm saying is I'm not gonna allow Liverpool fans
if
they lose it. I agree. But what I'm saying to you is that I'm not gonna allow you Liverpool fans to say if you don't win the league that you weren't competing to begin with because you just wanted top 4.
No, we were.
That's what I'm saying.
We're competing for the league. Yes, we are.
So now you're saying that all you wanted is top 4. Why are you saying that?
No, I'm saying that if you asked us in the beginning, that's so what we're saying is that look,
but we're not talking about the beginning. We're talking about now.
If you listen, as an Arsenal fan, right now you've gone last season and this season challenging, right? Yeah. And we've been where you are, right? Sure. Challenging, right? We've also gone where we've had like 2 consecutive seasons challenging, and these guys still won the league above us, but we were challenging. That leaves us gutted. That left us gutted. That will also leave you guys gutted that, okay, it's 2 years in a row we were challenging and we didn't come back with the glory. Mm-hmm. But what we're saying that we've been here before. We understand what it takes to get there. If we fall short, we know that, okay, look, in the beginning of the season, we would have taken a top 2 or top 3 finish. We are sad that we didn't do it, but it's okay. Let's rebuild. Let's move on. I feel like it's more detrimental not detrimental, but I feel like you guys would feel it more. Do you understand? Like we talk about, we have to contextualize the whole thing, Thebe. It's not just one season. You have to
I'm agreeing
contextualize
with
the
you.
whole thing.
And I'm agreeing with you. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You are failing to contextualize because now it's like you're speaking of your players like you went and rebuild your entire thing, bro. I agree, you went and rejig the midfield. Yes. But you can't take away, bro.
Who's playing right
No,
back the whole
wait,
season?
wait. No,
Who's playing
wait.
centre back the whole season?
Wait, bro. What I'm
Keeper.
trying to say to you is that, bro, I can also say the same thing to you, bro. I'm playing Kivio. I'm playing whoever I'm playing this. I'm just trying to say to you, bro. All I'm just trying to say to you is that, when you cannot make this seem as if you guys are like some underdogs. Bro, you've got Jurgen Klopp as your coach. You've got Mo Salah. You've got Virgil van Dijk. You've still got world-class players, bro. And according to the internet,
Yes, of course.
I don't have one.
Of course.
I don't even have one world-class player. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So all I'm just trying to say to you is that,
key
bro.
position.
Yes. So
In
Thizo,
key
let me bring you
positions
in, bro.
also.
That's all I'm just trying to say, Thizo. You come in, but all I'm just trying to say to you is, bro, you guys are trying to play this whole skepsel underdog menu vibe. And to me, it's not flying, bro. I agree with you. Whoever loses the league, it's not a bottle situation. It's none of that, bro. Because it's so tight, because it's so highly contested. But this thing of Liverpool fans trying to claim, yo, we just here by luck. We weren't even trying to be here. I, for one, am not accepting that. That's all I'm saying.
But okay, one more thing. Sorry, Thizo, before we bring you back in. But
sure,
there is no in history, you guys can refresh my memory, in history of the Prem specifically, when a team gets an entire new midfield and they are literally challenging for the title. If you asked me, if we were speaking in September last year about this and saying, do you think that you guys will challenge for the title? Like actually challenge with this new midfield of yours? I'd be like, no. And anybody with sense, at any club, they'll tell you, do you think that you'll challenge with an entire new, guys, it's an entire new midfield. That on its own is just like, it's crazy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that we're not gonna take it on the chin or whatever, that we lost the league or whatever if we do. I'm just saying that the fact that we had an entire new midfield, we're not supposed to be, we're not. Like it's
I personally,
you must look at it from a footballing.
I disagree with
you're
the
using
fact
it as
that
an excuse.
you're
Thizo,
not.
please, bro.
I disagree with the fact that you're
you've
not.
heard polarizing arguments. Please summarize this for us, please, bro.
I disagree with Noah's point saying that they're not supposed to be here, based on a lot of what you said, Thebe. The fact that you guys have Virgil van Dijk, right? When you have a generationally good, because this guy, hold on, this guy is being mentioned in the same breath as all-time greats, right?
Yes.
And you have the benefit of having that person organizing your entire defense, right? If you cross-reference it against like Arsenal last season, a big deal was made of Saliba's missing. It was Saliba's first season in the Premier League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was his first, right?
Yeah.
But when you ask, and not even just Arsenal fans, everyone, what was the main reason why Arsenal didn't win the league? It will be attributed to William Saliba being missing. You guys haven't had Virgil van Dijk missing for an extended period of time. And when you have generationally good players, the thing is, you make those around you better.
Guys,
so it's not necessarily going to make you favorites. You weren't favorites coming into this season. But for you to come into a season after having finished fifth, and you can feel fortunate that you finished fifth, right? Because it was down to a really strong push towards the end of last season that you ended up finishing fifth. But even on the back of that, the fact that coming into this season, you wanted third, you wanted nothing less than third, tells you that you even know in your mind how much quality you have. Because if we look at last season, it was an underachievement by Liverpool. It's not necessarily down to the league having gotten better.
It was underachievement. It was extenuating factors that led us to, of course,
But if we look at it as a whole, it was underachieving. Then, if we move on, when you speak about rebuilding an entire midfield, you're not building an entire midfield with, let's say, like unknown factors. You're bringing in a World Cup winning midfielder. And when we look at the past few games, right? When we look at the past few games, who has the difference maker really been in that midfield we're referring to? It's been the World Cup winning midfielder that you've brought in because you like there's a level, and that's the whole point of being considered one of the favorites, is the fact that your pool is different to other teams' pool. Because I can assure you, if let's say a team other than Liverpool or a team other than Liverpool, Arsenal, and City had gone in for Alexis McAllister, right? He'd have to have a think about it, right? He'd have to acclimatize to the rest of his environment. Because, like, how many teams in the league have World Cup winners in their roster? And you can see it. You can see the quality. I mean, this weekend's game was a textbook example of that. Like, he is leaps and bounds ahead of most midfielders within the league. That's why he's a World Cup winning midfielder. And then we go to your front line with arguably the greatest right winger there's been in the league.
In the league of all time. Like, not just.
And don't we haven't even mentioned. I know we haven't even mentioned your goalkeeper, who's considered the best goalkeeper in the world because he's been missing for the past few weeks. Yeah, and that's precisely why I haven't mentioned him. But I'm just saying all this to say, like, I think we'd be remiss if we're going to spend the entire session talking about Liverpool and why you should or shouldn't win the league. But all I'm saying is, let's not play the underdog card, because you're not underdog.
You're not,
and you
underdog.
Even mentioned the fact that
can I be honest?
Here multiple times.
Yes,
you have been
guys,
multiple times.
You know, the thing is, you guys know football. Sorry, Thizo, you guys know football, and that's the thing. I trust your guys' football, guys. It takes a while for an important part of a team, especially when you're playing at a high level. It takes a while for a midfield to gel. Guys, we could have all the best players. You could put in a Pirlo, a who, what, and say play together. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes we never know when it comes to we knew, and even Klopp, he said himself, like, we knew that these guys are good players, but it could take some time. Look at what Endo. It did take time. That's why McAllister had to play as a 6. We understand, and we had to scrape through a lot of games because that's the engine. It's the chest of the team. You need to have that midfield needs to work right. Think about it. And we go from a workmanship midfield with Henderson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Kate, you can name them, Milner, that workman-like midfield, to a playmaker midfield. The adjustments that have been made was not supposed to be. Like, it's okay. I get the whole thing.
Let's do it this way. No, I hear the chat. It's valid that at the beginning you shouldn't have been considered favorites. After where we are right now,
exactly.
Do you agree that currently you should be considered favorites?
We have to. So what I'm saying right now, we're not favorites. We're not.
See.
There's no way,
bro. Now,
what makes us favorites?
No. Let's move on from this chat, bro. Because now you're just trying to make us pops, bro. Like,
no, you guys want me to agree with you.
No.
It's
not about agreeing, bro. It's about facts. It's about facts. You cannot say.
What's
you cannot
the
sit.
Two
you
points
cannot. You cannot sit
exactly the top of the league after 30 games,
and then say you're not favorites. Like, I don't get that. Where's the mentality?
And we're all favorites. All 3 of us are favorites.
But we've never said we're not favorites.
We
can't say we're not.
What do you mean?
This is what I'm saying, right? Okay. I understand your point.
Who was
saying
favorites
that
during the international break? Who was favorites?
I understand.
But we're talking about right now. Let's not look
retrospectively. We're talking about, yes, it's in our hands.
That's why
now.
I said
it's in our hands. Yes.
So you're favorites.
It's in our hands.
So you're favorites.
But
so you're favorites right now. As favorites.
Bro, the odds are there, bro. There's people who get paid big money to talk about these odds, and people get paid big. Like, there's actuarial, what scientists, what accountants that get paid hella racks, bro, to make these odds. So it's not like somebody's just taking a shit. Wait, no. It's not like somebody's just taking a shit and then they just came out and said, yo, Liverpool are favorites. No, it's based on data, based on past experience, based on this season, based on it all as a collective, and also based on your points that you have now, and also predicted points, predicted goals, predicted everything, because you need to be remiss. Don't be remiss of the fact that, bro, why you're also favorites right now is because within a week or two, Alisson, Trent, Jota, all of these guys are coming back, bro.
I know.
So how can you sit there?
I know that.
How are you going to sit there? That's what I'm saying is that
No,
I don't like this
I
thing.
know.
Liverpool fans are trying to play the freaking thing. They're trying to be a victim, bro. You are not victims, bro.
Let's
you
not
are
get caught up.
favorites
Let's
to
not
win
get
this
caught up
league,
We
bro.
are not favorites. Arsenal are.
Nah. You know what? It's fine, bro.
Let's not get caught up in it. Neo
fine.
said, let's not get caught up in the terminology. Neo said it's in their hands. Maybe he doesn't want to say their favorites, but he says it's in their hands.
They don't want to
It is,
say it
though.
because
That's
they
fine.
know. He knows. He doesn't
Right
want to get clipped
now.
up.
No,
I'm going to clip you up. If you say your favorite,
it's
I'm gonna
fine.
clip
It's
you
in
up.
their hands.
We got social media. I clip you up. I release it. You don't want that. That's why you're talking like this, bro. But anyway,
It's in our
otherwise,
hands.
it's fine.